In at 83 degrees, but it feels like 88. Look at this. Your high temperature was 89. So you missed a heat wave in New York City today. Plenty of you who found 90 degrees established a heat wave, but 89 with all that humidity in the air, 89 felt like 96. Syracuse, New York today, Dana. Syracuse, New York, way north of us, felt like 107 degrees. In Syracuse, New York. So heat and humidity, it's not just us. 79 is your average, so we were 10 degrees above the average. What you see for tomorrow is a day that'll hit 90 degrees, feels like 95 to 100, which is why we have a heat advisory in effect for all day tomorrow, okay? Hear me on this. And there is a PM thunderstorm chance as a front will come through the area, and that's what's going to change the temperatures. Now, currently, it's not out there. Things look just fine. Bigger picture will show you. There's our front. Right there. So this is your rain chance for Thursday. So I think it's later in the day. I think you'll probably find 90 degrees, then more clouds, little leading shower activity earlier, but then later the front comes through. Cooler air behind it for Friday. I'm talking high temps in the 70s for Friday and even, cooler than the high 70s. I think it's the lower 70s and mid 70s for the weekend. Got to spend some time talking about Hurricane Florence. It is now our first major hurricane of the season. It's all the way up to a Cat 4 as we speak with 130-mile-per-hour winds. It's literally in the middle of the ocean, halfway between Africa and the United States, right? It's sitting right there. But look how healthy it is. A lot of good-looking outflow here. Counterclockwise spin with a hurricane, right? But whenever you see these trails of clouds pulling off in the opposite direction, that's just releasing heat. Kind of like an engine, it's going to burn itself out if it doesn't release the heat. Well, it's like an exhaust pipe, if you will. Strong storm. It's a Cat 4 right now. We think over the next few days, it'll hover between a Cat 3, maybe a Cat 2, maybe back to a Cat 3. And here we go. By Monday, it's somewhere in the vicinity of Bermuda. Does it keep going towards shore? Does it curve out to sea? No one knows. Nobody knows right now. What we are very confident of is a high-pressure system is going to be setting up somewhere around the northeast. Is it on shore? Is it offshore? We don't know yet. We have a 90% confidence level that this happens, that the high pressure will be somewhere. If it's close to shore, well, that's going to steer Florence to shore. Does it go toward the southeast? Could it steer into the northeast? Both of those possibilities. Don't get freaked out. Just keep yourself informed because it's very possible the high is going to be set up a little further offshore. That allows the jet stream to set up this deflector shield, and it never comes to shore. Both of those are at play. And again, we are not here to scare anybody. We are here to inform you. I'll give you the information as we get it, and we watch that bus, if you will, the jet stream. We hope that it makes that big dip in the trough and pushing it out to sea. I'll watch everything, and I'll let you know as soon as the information comes in. But 90 tomorrow, another hot one, and then 70s after that right through your weekend.
Thank you, Lonnie.